Heidi ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Red version. When we left off, we were at a bit of an impasse because we don't have anything that can use Cut. I'm going to attempt to remedy this by heading up north because we're meant to be catching an Abra anyway. And I'll probably get like an Oddish or something that can learn Cut while I'm up there. That way we can actually get into the third gym and do something there. But of course, that means we have to walk all the way back to Cerulean City. But we can do something while we're there. We have someone we need to visit. Now that we have a bike voucher. Because those are 1 million monies, and we can't ever get 1 million monies. But we do have a way we can get a bike. And that's the bike voucher. If you couldn't figure that out by now. I'm fairly sure you have. I'm just, saying things to keep the ball rolling. So let's just go ahead and get that over with now so we don't forget to later. He's got sunglasses on. I just noticed that. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. Are you Hyperion? You can take it on cycling road and in caves and stuff. Alright. I'm actually going to take our new bicycle, which does fit in our backpack. This is basically how it works. Just select it from your backpack and then you can ride around, and then it will constantly play that music. No matter where you go. Thankfully, in later generations, like Generation 2, it would make it so that the bicycle music ends when you change areas. What I meant to do was use the select button to basically bring it up to a point where we can use it frequently. So basically putting it to the top of the list here. There we go. Thankfully, the select button equipping thing will allow us to circumvent having to go to the menu every time later on, but for now, this is the way it has to be. Because, well, I mean, this is the first game, so everything was still kind of simplistic and stuff, and I can understand that, but... well, there's an Oddish. We will catch this Oddish for great justice. And we can use Fury Attack to not kill it, hopefully. Knowing my luck, the Oddish will probably pull a critical hit and kill us. I kid. Alright, that's not really gonna happen. We're gonna catch this Oddish. Where are our Pokeballs? There we go. So basically, the Oddish is going to be what is known in the Pokemon circle of fans and stuff as an HM slave. And he's basically just going to be there to use an HM move. We're not going to even give him a nickname, because, quite frankly, he's not going to really be in our party much unless we actually need him. Alright, that's all we're really going to do with him. And hopefully we'll be able to see an Abra before too long. That's a Weedle, we don't want that. But we can at least use pretty much everything else on this route to level up Harold, because pretty much everything on this route is weak to flying-type Pokemon. Except maybe Rattata. And I think there might be some Pidgeys up here, too. But for the most part, it's like Oddishes and Bugs. Abra. There we go. Okay, and here's the thing with Abra. I'm actually going to save the state here, because I really, really want that Abra. The main reason we're saving the state is because if we don't get this thing caught in one turn, it's going to use Teleport and leave the battle. That's why I'm using the Great Ball here, too. So, oh no, it appeared to be caught. It teleports away. And Abra's... I mean, as far as, Pokemon that really... What's the quick key for that, just in case? Just F10? Okay. As far as, fairly rare Pokemon, we've been pretty lucky in finding those when we need them. See, that time we got the Abra, so that's cool. I forgot what I was going to name the Abra, too. So we already have Captain Floofers, we have Harold, Lester, Dudley. Let's call him Boxleitner. After actor Bruce Boxleitner. From... is it EI or IE? 1 second. Okay, it's EI. I want to spell it right, but Boxleitner. After actor Bruce Boxleitner from Babylon 5 and Tron. He was Captain John Sheridan from Babylon 5. He was the titular Tron. Or if you really liked the if you want to look at the I guess the new movie, the Tron Legacy, he was Tron, but he was called Rinsler or something like that. I only saw the I didn't see the whole movie. I think I missed the very beginning of it. I watched it on one of the movie channels one time. It was alright. I wasn't that big of a fan of Tron to begin with, mainly because I only saw it one time. I mean, it was alright, but I don't know. I think most people liked it because Daft Punk did the whole soundtrack, and I do like me some Daft Punk, but while I do consider music to be a big thing in productions like that, I don't consider that to be the main thing. Okay, so we do have 6 Pokemon in our party right now. And what that means is, once we start catching more Pokemon, they will automatically be filtered into our PC. Because you can only have up to 6 at a time. Actually, I wanted to go here. I want to deposit this HM, because the HMs don't go away after you use them. We also want to get rid of the SS ticket, because we're not going to use that for anything anymore. And we can't get rid of it, so, yeah. Key items like that, you can never get rid of, unfortunately. Which is why we didn't pick up the town map, because you can't get rid of that. And as I've said many times before, the inventory system in this game is horrible. You can only have 17 items total, or stacks of items. Like a stack of potions, that counts as 1 slot, but I mean, you can only carry 20 things on you, and you can only store 50 things in your PC. Technically, we could go this way, because this way leads forward into the story, but we need something else. We need another HM. And in order to get to that HM, we're going to have to go do stuff in Vermilion City. Well, actually, we still need to do the boss battle, don't we? We still need to do that boss battle. And actually, what I'm going to do for the gym... Let's hope you like the bicycle song, because you're going to hear it a lot. And every time you go into buildings, you get off the bicycle. Which is understandable. But it does get annoying to have to go back to the menu and everything, and the bicycle music does get grating after a while. Now, before we go off to the east there, because that's where we're basically going to start heading to get to our destinations and stuff. That HM I was talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and get the gym done. I forgot I actually have to go into the menu. Here's how you use HM moves and any out of battle moves. You just go into the menu, select the Pokemon that has the move, and select it from the menu. And you do have to do that every time in this game. In later games, you can just walk up to the obstruction, like the tree that you need to cut down, and you can press A on it. It's like, this looks like a tree. You want to, and if you put, or this looks like something that can be cut down. And if you have a Pokemon that's with you that has the move cut, it's like, would you like to use cut? And then you say yes or no. And I'm still kind of used to doing that because, you know, we're heading into Generation 6 now, and this is Generation 1, so... Yo, champ in making. Lieutenant Surge is a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. In America. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Birds and water Pokemon are at risk. Beware of paralysis, too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. You'll have to break a code to get to him. Oh boy. What we're going to do is we're going to actually put Boxleitner out in front. And yes, Boxleitner can use Teleport outside of battle. Basically what it does is it basically warps you to... If you're out of a cave, it will basically teleport you to the nearest... the last Pokemon Center you went to, actually. The last Pokemon Center you went to. And Dudley does have Dig on him, and like I said before, you can use Dig outside of battle to get out of dungeons. Now, before we attempt to break the code, we are going to defeat all the trainers here. This is no place for kids. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, it's a sailor. Yeah, the ship left. Just saying. And we're basically putting out Boxleitner to absorb some experience, and then bringing out Dudley to wipe out the competition. Because seeing as well, the thing with Abra is it evolves at level 16, but Teleport is the only move it learns naturally. Now, if I had some TMs and stuff, I could teach him some other moves too, but I don't, and he can't learn Cut, so he has no way of actually attacking things. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have him absorb XP until he evolves, and once he evolves he'll learn Confusion, which is a Psychic type move. It just kind of, it is kind of saddening to me that we won't actually be able to evolve Boxleitner or Dudley to their final forms, because that involves trading, and we are on an emulator. And, of course, being on an emulator, we can't actually trade Pokemon. At least I don't know of a way to. I'm fairly sure they have some way to do online multiplayer stuff, but I'm fairly sure that I don't know anybody who plays Pokemon Red on an emulator. And even if I did, I'm not gonna call them up and be like, hey, you want to trade Pokemon real quick on an emulator? He's basically giving us a hint as to how the door opens. I'm lightweight, but I'm good with electricity. Rocker wants to fight. I think he's supposed to be holding a microphone there, but it looks like he's holding like a baton, like a nightstick or something, or like maybe a knife, like he's gonna cut us. I don't know, maybe he's in a power metal band. And it's just like a sword or something like that, a really, really small sword. Yeah, Voltorb we haven't seen yet, I don't think. That's an electric type. Obviously, everything here is an electric type, so I don't really need to tell you what type it is. And there aren't any dual-type electric Pokemon other than Zapdos in this game. And Zapdos is an electric flying type. We haven't seen Magnemite yet, though. Magnemite is actually kind of interesting because in Generation 1, he's a pure electric type in this. But later, when they bring in Steel-type Pokemon, Magnemite becomes a dual type with Steel. But because the Steel type doesn't exist yet in this game, he's basically just electric type. And as far as I know, of course as far as I know, because I pretty much know, like if you show me a picture of a Pokemon, I can tell you what it is, what type it is, and what it evolves into. I can't give a lot of other specifics like, he has really, really high special attack, or he evolves at such and such a level, but I can basically tell you what it is, what it evolves into, and what type it is. With and Magnemite is the only Pokemon to actually change its type layout. When generations swapped over, and in this case, he turns to an Electric Steel type, starting in Generation 2, which we will be getting to much later on. I will be playing Pokemon Gold, sometime after we're done with Pokemon Red. I'm not going to be playing it right away after playing Pokemon Red, because basically what I'm doing is the only series I really plan on doing one after the other is Zelda. And I know even then I'm between Zelda games right now, but I kind of wanted to start up Baldur's Gate again, and I guess once we're done with one of these two games, then we're going to go back to Zelda. Also, Sonic Boom, which was a move that was being used by Voltorb there, is actually a fixed damage move. And it does damage based on the level. Kind of like the Seismic Toss, as I mentioned before, Nightshade does the same thing, so they're just different types. Okay, I'll talk. Lieutenant Surge said he hid door switches inside something. Herder, I wonder what. Anyway, oh. You know what, when I was in the Army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict commanding officer. I didn't mean to run into this guy. Oh wait, he's a gentleman, I forgot to use the gentleman voice, oh no. Ah, well, I'll use it after we're done with the battle here. He only has a Pikachu. We can just mop this guy up real quick. My strict CO. Hell, another one for my menagerie. All right. Use Thunder Shock. It doesn't affect crap. Okay. See, I didn't mean to run into this guy, but I figured may as well finish it up and just let the video go on for a little longer. Why not? That was easy. And Boxleitner's already at level 14. That's pretty cool. Of course, we will be doing some more XP absorption. Stop! You're very good! The door won't open. Lieutenant Surge was always cautious. Yep, the door won't open. And they're talking about switches hidden inside something. I wonder what they could be hidden inside. I guess we'll have to wait until the next video to find out. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?